feeling like Jeremiah, saying I ain't gonna preach, I ain't gonna preach no more. I'm gonna take this thing and I'm gonna throw it down and tell his wife I don't wanna preach the word no more. But I could hear him saying it was something deep down on the inside that felt like fire shut up in my bones, and he found himself back into the house one more time, preaching and teaching God's word. But I stopped by today to tell Mount Pleasant, don't make your job, don't make his job so hard on him. When you look in the Message Bible, Hebrews the 13th and the 17th verse read like this. It says, if I look at the Hebrew book, if I look at the same verse coming from the Bible, it says, be responsive to your pastoral leader. Listen to their counsel. They are alert to the conditions of your lives, and he worked under the strict supervision of God. Contribute to the joy of their leadership, not a grudgery. Why would you want to make things harder for them? Why? Why would you want to make things harder for them? But now if the church don't mind, I like to look at 1 Corinthians 9 and 3. This is my defense to all those that would examine me. Because you see, Pastor Moeller, we as pastors, we come under continuous scrutiny. They always got something to say about the pastor. If it ain't the clothes he got on, it's his preaching and teaching. And sometimes they get bold enough to say things about his wife. But I stopped by to tell you the Bible says he that finds a wife has found a good thing. I also read where the Bible says two can't walk together unless they agree. So it tells me that Pastor Mobley and Sister Mobley is walking in agreement. So my question is, why y'all want to make things so hard for your pastor? Pastor Mobley, I might not be able to come back. But it is what it is. When Pastor Mobley told me the title surrounding the anniversary, I know where he coming from. Why make it so hard for the pastor? I want to get this on out of the way first, since I'm a pastor. Pastor Mobley, we both know that there are some pastors that make things hard for themselves. Because they want to preach one thing and live another. But when God said, I gave you pastors after my own heart, he was saying that I'm giving you somebody that's going to lead and feed you according to my divine will. We're not supposed to get up here and preach our own theology. We ain't supposed to get up here and preach our own ideology, but preach what thus saith the Lord. And since that being the case, being the case that the pastor has a divine calling to preach the gospel, I stop by to tell you, members, then your responsibility as being sheep under the shepherd is to follow and swallow. If you got a problem with the pastor, your job is not to form you no committee in the church. Your job is to come to the pastor and say, Pastor, can we talk? Don't form you no committee and start on problems in the church. Because see, the Bible said that God cannot stand a busybody. That's somebody meddling in another man's matter. Just messy. Ain't never satisfied with what color the carpet is. Ain't never satisfied with who lead devotion. Ain't never satisfied with who gonna take up the offering. Ain't never satisfied with what the preacher preach. But I stopped by to tell you that when he up there hooping and hollering, he ain't up there hooping and hollering for you. He hooping and hollering for the Lord, because it tells me a charge to keep that he had, and a God to glorify, and never so his dying soul shall save and fit it for the sky to serve his present age. His calling is to build. He ain't up here trying to please you. He ain't up here trying to make you feel good. He up here trying to tell you what does say the Lord. He up here to edify and build up the body of Christ. If he come down your road in his preaching and his teaching, then maybe you might need to step back and ask yourself, why am I doing what I'm doing? He ain't preaching at me. He preaching the word of God. And the Bible tells me that the word will find you. I don't care where you at. I don't care how Holy Ghost. I don't care how Holy Ghost feel you is. The word, y'all, will find you out. So why are y'all making it hard for your pastor? I stopped by to tell you that this ain't no easy journey. I stopped by to tell you that being a pastor requires an awful lot. His house may be falling apart, but he's down on his knees, crying out and praying to God to try to keep your house together. I just don't understand why people take this thing that we call pastoral leadership and do what they want with it, because see, the Bible said you have to give an account of your soul, and you don't want him to have to do it grudgingly, because the Bible says it's not profitable for you. If you don't believe, between now and next football season, watch how many people get traded to another team. Because the coach has got to give an account. And when he gives his account, he's only going to give his account to the general manager for what he saw. So if you don't want the coach to give the general manager a bad report, then you need to do what you told. I think that was somebody here. You need to do what you do. The Bible says, obey them that have rule over you. He didn't give the church but one pastor. One vision, and collectively we could bring that vision to the past. But it is not your responsibility to try to lead the pastor. When we are traveling up and down the dangerous highways and you see an accident on I-75, you know what done happened? Somebody done got out their lane. Got quiet. Got quiet for a second. So when you hear a bunch of mumbling and grumbling in the church, somebody is getting out there. God didn't call no deacon to run no church. God didn't tell the motherboard to run no church. God didn't ordain but one man to run the church, and that was the pastor. Then he told him, he said, I want you to look out among you. And choose you 7 men. But before you choose them, he said, I want you to make sure one thing first. That they filled of the Holy Ghost. Then be the husband of one wife. And everything else was placed in order by the pastor. Don't make the pastor's job so hard. He got enough problems making it here every Sunday. You know, it's good, Pastor Moses, to have some help. I thank God for the man he sent me. But I know one thing at the end of the day. When those church doors open on Cuba Street, I better be somewhat close to mine. If not, have already put it in order on how things supposed to go. Because it is my responsibility to make sure that the church functions right. And it is Pastor Moses' responsibility to make sure Mount Pleasant is operating right. So now, don't y'all make his job so hard for him. Now, this may not pertain to everybody. This may not pertain to nobody here this morning. But if you eavesdropping in here this morning, and you hear something that's coming down your road, just think about it. Why am I making the pastor's job so hard? It ain't none of my responsibility to run the church. I'm just a firm believer of this. I'm not going to follow nobody if I don't believe them. If I don't believe what you're telling me is the truth, if I don't believe that you're leading me down the right path, I'm going to stop following. But if I keep following you, that means that I respect you and I believe in what you're teaching me. And I'm going to do that, not grudgingly, but I'm going to do it open-heartedly. And if I ever come to a problem, be man enough, or woman enough, to tell him. That's right. I've known this pastor for almost 8 years. And I can't say nothing bad about it. He have always been a good friend of ours. He's always been there to help me when I was young on this journey. And he showed me the way. And I have a belief in my heart that he's showing this church the way. Now, I'm not saying this the full gospel. I'm saying this to Mount Pleasant. Mount Pleasant, love your pastor. Love your pastor. Love your pastor. How you love him? By being obedient. Do what he asks of you. When we were all coming up, the younger generation might not know this, but us, my age and probably, we remember these sayings from mom and dad. We may not understand what he's saying or what he's doing, but mom and dad used to tell us you'll understand it by and by. By and by you'll understand it. It is not your job to question the pastor. And when I say questioning him, I mean questioning him, trying to prove him wrong. We all fall short. Don't none of us know everything that's in that Bible. We all yet learning. But it's a reason why God chose him. And the thing about it is, God chose him while he was in his mother's womb. He couldn't be no stillborn baby because God already had a calling on his life. So what he's doing now, he's bringing out the manifestation of God by leading God's people into the path of righteousness for God's name's sake. So again, I say, when he's up there hooping and hollering and getting on, he ain't doing it for you, he's doing it for God. And if we as a people will get into that spirit, we can understand why he's doing what he's doing. You won't be talking about, I wish he'll sit down under his brow. I'll be glad when church service over. Why he got to go there every Sunday? Why he got to do this? Why he got to do that? He got to do it. Because he was commissioned to do it. The Bible said, preach the gospel. He said, I want you to sound the trumpet so that the blood will not be required on your hand. He's supposed to tell you that the wages of sin is death and the gift of God is eternal life. He ain't supposed to get up here and sugarcoat it because that ain't what you want to do. He's supposed to tell you what thus says the Lord. He's supposed to tell you that the Bible says that thou shalt not covet thy neighbor's wife. He's supposed to tell you that thou shalt not steal. He's supposed to tell you that thou shalt not lay in the bed with a woman and don't she was a man. He's supposed to tell you. Excuse me. But it is what it is. The truth shall be spoken. And if you want to love your pastor, treat your pastor right. Do as your pastor called you to do. When you find yourself down on your knees sometimes, pray for your pastor and call out and ask God, say, God, put your loving arms around him, guide him and lead him into the path of righteousness for your name's sake. Lord God, give him a discerning spirit so he may be able to discern what you're saying to the church. Lord God, give him the leadership ability that he may be able to lead your people into the path of righteousness for your name's sake. When you're down on your knees, pray for your pastor and partner up with your pastor and help your pastor bring the vision to pass. Don't make this thing so hard sin, but God, yes, God talking about, He reached way down in the fucking marls of my sins. He picked me up, He turned me around, He placed my feet on solid ground, and that's what it is. I can say thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, God, thank you, God, for saving me. You've been better than me. I've been to myself, and I don't know about nobody else, but God has, God has, God has been good to me. If I could just get 3 or 4 people that'll get up out their seat, that's what God been good to them. They'll get up out their seat and say, God has, God has, God has, God has been good to me. When everything was going against me, when everything was going against me, God stepped right out and changed my humanity today. While I was crying and didn't know what I was crying about, He wiped the tears from my eyes. You can't tell me that God ain't a good God. When I look back over my life and I see where He brought me from, I can tell Him thank you, thank you, thank you, because I was the least of my life. Nobody had a thought that I'll ever be any good, but God, He looked beyond my fault, and He saw my need. He said, come here, son, I got something I want you to do. I want you to get behind the pulpit, and I want you to tell them what thus said the Lord. I want you to tell them what a difference I made in your life, and why I know that the pastor is doing his job, because I can see the change in your life. So y'all ought to tell him thank him, and look at him, and put your hand at him, and say, Pastor Mobley, I love you. And if anybody got anything they want to say,